Hey, hello, Spurs fans. Paul the Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. How are we all today? We're in football mode, I hope. Oh, there's a bit of a light shining out the back of my head there. I'm in a secret mountain lair here, and there's a big power cut last night, so it got really, really cold. But we've managed to thaw out a bit. Heating's been back on for a couple of hours now. How are we all feeling about the game the other night? Um, I did a video on it yesterday, but there's something major I missed actually, and the feeling I've got about the game is good. It really is. And one thing I forgot to say is that when we had the ball, we kept the ball, and if we lost it, we got it back quick. See, football's not that hard. That was a huge improvement over the crap we've been watching last season, where we'd get the ball, run out of ideas, run into a player, lose it immediately, run into a cul-de-sac, and then concede goals. So it was pretty good. I'm pretty happy actually. I'm looking forward to Leicester, playing Leicester on Sunday. But I've got some things on Twitter here, not a lot, and then I'll get onto the comments. So hang around, folks. Manuel Solomon said, so Spurs OTM are tweeting this. They're saying, Manuel Solomon said, I thought I had a very good game, actually, very lively in the first half. He seemed more exciting than Bergwijn and Mora put together. He just and Hill. I think he's going to fit in well, this guy. We attractive game to have a lot of patterns. You can all see the players involved in the offensive game. Our goal is to create as many chances as possible, which they did. I mean, 30-odd shots, except we had a muppet up front in the second half, Richarlison. I don't know what he's doing. He needs to learn the offside rule for a start, man. Find some space. Don't run next to a defender, mate. Which we didn't do today, but we will improve and do it better. It's a shame I didn't score, but it's okay. He made a great save. I'll work on it. He was man of the match, so congratulations to him. Yes, we lost, but we're already looking forward. We're happy with that performance, I would say, but of course not the result. Fair enough, old Manor. You did well, man. Did well. Lee McQueen here is quoting, is just going off on one about centre-backs. Yes, we haven't got centre-backs, or have we? Have we? So Lee McQueen is saying, Harry Redknapp wanted Cahill, we got Nelson. Jose wanted Skriniar, he got Roden. Conte wanted Bastoni, he got Longley. 63 Premier League goals conceded last season. We could see 20 less next season. We're top four. Where are the top centre-back signings? Asks Lee. Where? And you can probably find out where he thinks they are, because I think last word on Spurs is live at the moment. I'm going in a ratings clash against them. Who will win? Probably them, because I'm going to go and watch them when I've done this. So now, Fabrizio Romano is saying talented centre-back Ashley Phillips will join Tottenham. Agreement in place. It's a signing for the future. Of course, new centre-back will arrive this summer. Fee to Blackburn will be £3 million. Medical in 24 hours. How are we feeling about that? I am a bit befuddled, to be honest. A bit befuddled. I think we already have a couple of centre-backs of that age at the club. I don't really know why we're getting another one in for the future, because he's just going to be loaned out, isn't he? I mean, there's no room for him. So it's a weird one. I don't understand it. I don't understand football these days, though. Fabrizio Romano is also quoting Big Ange Postecoglou woo-woo, in his press conference. Tottenham will sign new centre-back, Postecoglou confirms. Yes, we'll do something there. It's not a secret. I think that's definitely our intention. Absolutely. We've been working on it for a while, and we'll definitely try and get it done as quickly as possible. All right. So everyone just calm down. Calm down. Ange is on it. It's all right. We've got another month before we play Brentford. It's all right. He's on it. So how are we feeling about that? How are we feeling about the game? The centre-back situation as usual. Harry Kane seems to have died down. Let's see. Let's go. Let's get the comments here. Morning, everyone. Morning, everyone. I don't know if it'll be a long one today. We'll see how we go. Davo. Morning, Paul. Good morning, Davo. Oh, here we go. I've got to get that music. Ben Kaufman. Jack Hargreaves is the answer to Spurs' centre-back problem. Oh, can you tell me what I have here? Oh, it's a device for decoring potatoes. There we go. We used to use those all the time. I watched a clip of Old Country actually. I ended up watching not more than a clip. I watched the full episode, and man, some of the stuff he's got is just torture devices. Oh, we string this up. You can carry 10 pheasants on this shoelace. Steady as shark. Hey hippie. Good morning, Sharky. Wayne Bonner. Morning, Wayne. Howdy all. Hope you're all well. Having a great day. Yeah, having a great day. The sun is creeping up here. I'll just see if there's any kangaroos. I probably won't see them because it's still a bit dark. Still a bit dark, so we won't know if there's any out there. Here we go. Sorry, morning, man. Morning, hippies. Really happy with the first pre-season match. Good on you, mate. Just Ange doing Ange things. Really looking forward to the improvements as the squad is honed and adopt the new system. Can't you, Spurs? Yeah, I mean, for a first run out, the more I think about it, given that he's only had the team like a week or something like that, it was pretty damn good actually, especially the second half. The second half, we played some really good football. It was like watching Tottenham play. Who'd have thought? So that's just a week. Tell you, man, Ange, people are going to realise how bloody good Ange is. They don't know yet. They don't know. Dave O, howdy, I'm Ben. Was going to pop on earlier, but Broadmead Road was shut off, so I turned back. Oh, bloody Broadmead Road. Oh, there's always accidents there, isn't there? Mark Cousin Sheriff, g'day, man. G'day. Hope you're good, mate. Yeah, a bit cold, but we're all right. We're thawing out. See, it's a bit dark, mate. Bit dark. It is getting lighter quicker. Maybe I can have a little look now. Maybe my eyes are coming accustomed. I'm just turning into the natural born predator I am. Nothing. Not a birdie, not nothing. Nothing out there. Australian wildlife, my arse. It's a conspiracy. Steady as shark. Richie was creating space for others. Oh, was he now? But yeah, he needs to do better with finishing. Yeah, man, I'm worried about him. Maybe he'll start coming good, but there was a lot of heavy touches, man. A lot of heavy touches, a lot of offsides. That I'm glad he just didn't get the ball because it would have been offside. And finishing wasn't good. I worry about Richie, man. Worry about him. I mean, if people think he needs a Kane replacement, good luck with that, man. Good luck with that. Wayne Bonner says, we played good pass and move football. We certainly did, man. The second half was better. Yeah, fresh blood on the pitch, hungry for it. Love watching crosses being knocked into the box. I know. We were peppering them. It was funny about the second half, wasn't it? Because that was, I suppose, more of our B team. But I really liked the look of Alfie Devine. I thought, yeah, okay, get this kid on. He looked very comfortable. Always seemed to have lots of time and space, which you got a good player when they look like that, as opposed to Richarlison, who's always surrounded by 10 players. Alfie Devine had the ball and looked very, very comfortable, man. I'd like to see more of him. Good sign for the future, definitely. Steady sharp. The result was a shame, but the game gave us so much to be excited about. Yeah, the result was a shame, wasn't it? It's always a bummer to lose. Ange himself said afterwards, now the results always matter, mate. And look, West Ham only had 2 chances. That was their third pre-season game, so they were warmed up, and they didn't really offer anything apart from they offered us and Ange to show the board where we need a player. I mean, you couldn't make it more obvious, could you? Davinson Sanchez got turned inside out. Reguilon wasn't defending well, but we already know that, don't we? That's not a surprise. So, I'm sure we will get that sorted out. I'll settle for one bloody centre back before the end of the window. That'll make such a big difference to us. Two, and we'd be unstoppable force of football. Steady sharp. New centre back, 3 million seems like a why not situation, especially when you've been struggling there for so long. Yeah, my problem is he's 18 now. I'm fed up with us faffing around, buying squad players, and playing the transfer market like we're Football Manager or something. He's not going to be in the first team. He's going to be playing in the under 21s, or he's going to be loaned out. I don't see the point in it. I really don't. We need to be trimming down, not fattening up. I mean, he might be a great player. I don't know, but unless he's first team ready, I don't know. I don't know why we're stuffing around with this stuff. I really don't. Audio Artisan, evening, brother, evening, man. How you going? Stephen's had enough. Stephen's had enough. Sick of this club. No signings. Yeah. Well, we've got 4 weeks, man. 4 weeks. I'm sure something will get over the line in 4 weeks. But, the pessimistic side of me thinks it won't. And this is like the style of ownership we've had really since Sugar, where we don't want to spend much on defenders because they're not the ones that get the bums on seats, if you know what I mean. They're not the glamorous players. So why would you pay 40 million for a defender that no one's going to buy the shirt of, and no one's going to buy a ticket just to see that player? Which is why you buy players like Maddison and, Manor Solomon possibly to get the punters in. But if we don't, we're going to lose. We're going to leak in 60 goals, aren't we? So what's the point in playing football when we can't stop goals going in? That's what these clowns at the top don't understand about football sometimes. Not everyone can beat Glenn Oddle. Chem62, morning, man. Evening, Paul. Still very optimistic about our football after last night's game. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Yes, the defence needs sorting out. Ange acknowledges this, and he also, do you see the way Ange took the blame for it as well? Didn't say, "Oh, our players are shit. They got bad attitude." He said, "Oh, we didn't work on defending set pieces." So he's always there to protect his team. That'll keep the players right behind him. Steady as Shark says, I don't know how it's going to happen, but Richie needs a goal or two to stop himself from being too desperate. I just saw him the other night, man. I just thought, is it luck, or has he just not got it? Because every touch was heavy. Every touch was heavy. He was like about the only player that wasn't putting the ball where he wanted it to, like at someone else's feet or back of the net. And the way he wasn't losing his markers, like you see Harry Kane, when Harry Kane plays, he always looks like he's got a force field around him. He just pops up. He materialises in space. Whereas Richarlison, you just see him running between two defenders all the time, offside. I don't know, man. I hope he comes good, but, it just looks like the same stuff we saw last season, doesn't it? Side answer 83, g'day, man. Hi, Paul. This attacking player's got me loving Spurs again. Yeah, come on, you Spurs. It's good to see it, isn't it? I mean, there were some periods, when we were doing some fast zigzags up the side. I'm thinking, bloody hell, this is actually good. Lewis says, I think Leicester City match will have a mash of two teams that played the last match. Yeah, well, and it'd be interesting to see whether he'll give players like Dyer, Rodon, Sonny a kick out as well. I mean, it's a big old job he's got to do, isn't it? He's got to cull 31 players down to about, less than 25 out of this lot. Jed Spence, we haven't seen him yet. Is he going to get a go? Be interesting. I mean, I don't know. Worry about our defence, I really do. Kim62 says, we played front foot football, fast paced, still on board for the Ange Postecoglou choo-choo train. Woo-woo, that's it, man. Destination glory. They're not going to know what's bloody hit them in the Premier League when we come on knocking on their doorsteps. Going for the treble. Yes, delusion. That's what we want. Delusion. Side answer 83. Taking my son to his first game against Shakhtar Donetsk. Oh, nice one, man. Get him get him indoctrinated in for a lifetime of misery. Well, 4 years of happiness under Ange, and then misery. Excuse me. Yusarian says the ball boys and girls at home games will be coached to get the ball to players immediately for throws and kicks back into play. The final squad will be very fit and run the opposition of the park. Yes, man, that's right. I actually I heard a podcast, not Last Word on Spurs, the Spurs show. Who was it? They had a guest on doing a top 10, and when he was a kid, he was a ball boy. I think that's it, Dan Lau, or it was about a month ago. But he was told that they were kind of given a bit of training like that when this is back in the 90s when he would have been doing this. Like if we're 1-0 up and the other team's got the ball, just faff around a bit. But if we're 1-0 down, it's straight back at the pitch. So that'd be good. That I like a bit of shithousery from the ball boys and ball girls. It's cool to see. It's our turf. It's our rules, man. Shakhtar Donetsk. Okay, yes. Audio Artisan, Destiny, and Solomon. Yep, very handy. Yes. Solomon, I was really impressed with in the first half, dieting around and putting some good balls in. And then Destiny Udogie, I mean, that goal he scored, that was a really smart goal, man. Sort of a backwards header, very awkward, and he meant it. So there's a lot to be excited about there. Yusarian, combine the high intensity with superior ball possession, which we did. Was it 72% possession? And better finishing, that's right. But we'll be forced to be reckoned with. Yeah, game one, man. Game one. And thinking about it, you know, that might be the worst we see Spurs play this year. That might be it. That might be the worst performance. And if that's what's on offer as the worst performance, I'll take that any day, man, because it was pretty good. And the only way is up, I reckon. Very exciting. Hey, Leo from Mile High Hotspur, the highest Spurs supporters in the universe. Mile high up a mountain, secret mountain there, like I am. Although I'm about a third to a half of a mile up at the moment. I'm not as high as you, man. So get on over to Mile High Hotspur and give him a like and a subscribe. I do like his channel. Good. I want to see you get back on, Leo. Good stuff, man. You enjoyed what you saw. Excellent, man. Isn't it nice to watch Tottenham and have a smile on your face for a change, eh? Oh, he's getting pumped. Leo's getting pumped. Good times coming. They certainly are, man. They certainly are. They're already here. They've arrived. Steady as shark. I believe in the pigeon. My faith in the pigeon is weakened, man, after that performance. Let's just hope. I hope it starts dropping for him. Oh, it's getting light outside. I'll just do a quick wildlife check here. Come on, buggers. Nothing. There's nothing. It's all a facade. Australian wildlife, my ass. There's lots of trees, which are nice, though. Yeah, I'm worried about Richie, man. I just, sometimes, and I felt this a lot when I was watching him play last year. It's like he looks like a footballer and has the attitude of a footballer, but somehow he just ain't. I don't know. I hope I'm wrong and he comes good. I hope they all come good, They're talking to each other. Here's an interesting one from Kim62. Lo Celso was great on the ball. I hope it was not just for him to be in the shop window. He looked like he was enjoying himself and it suited him the way he was playing. Yeah, man. He did turn a lot of heads, scored a good goal. Is he looking for a transfer or does he want to play? I mean, imagine if Ndombele comes on the next game and shows us he can play. What the hell do we do then? Do we flog him? Because we've still got to get this squad down to 25 players, and I'm assuming that another 2 are going to come in, 2 centre-backs. So it's 27. He's got to get rid of 12 players. 12 players. Poof. Gone. So, competition is quite fierce at the moment for team places. Maybe that's the other thing, man. Blank slate. They all want to give it a go, which is nice to see. Yeah, Solomon was very exciting to watch, man. Could turn out to be a really good bit of business. That he seems he wants to play for us. I like what he said because he's an Israeli guy and about Spurs Jewish links and all that. Get him in. Any reason that gives a player an extra couple of % to play for Tottenham, I'm all for it. Get him in. Pommy Spur. Be an interesting one for Son and Kulu. Ange seems to like wingers hugging the line, traditional wingers. Shame we didn't see Kulu through the middle, but Richarlison did well, to be fair. He did, man. And Kulu didn't. I wonder what's happening with Kulu. Are we going to get the player back that we bought or loaned in 18 months ago, or have we got this guy? I don't know if I like this guy too much. I think Alfie Devine showed him how to play in that position in the second half. So Kulu had better watch out. It's all good. Bit of competition for places. Bit of needle. I saw, who was it? Was it Richarlison or someone tweeted they injured themselves in training, or Romero did a studs tackle, bit of blood on their leg, and they said Romero's back. And I'm thinking, that's what I want to see in training. I don't want it to be safe. I want it to be aggressive. Steady as shark. The Kangaroos heard you saying that. Many of them would have been better than Dyer, so they've hopped on a plane here. Oh, nice one. Yeah, sign up some Kangaroos. They'll sort it out. They'll have a bit of biff in the box. Just put the ball in their pouch, hop up the other end, over the line. It's a goal, isn't it? Although, is there something? No. If you sign it, Kangaroo as an actual player, it's not a foreign object, is it? Sign them up. Mark Cousins, Sheriff, didn't realise kangaroos hibernated. Yeah, I know, man. I know, but it does look like a nice day out there, dawning. You get very nice colours in the sky as the sun's rising over there, but it's casting like light on there's a valley out there and some escarpments and stuff, and it starts shining quite brightly out there. It's beautiful. That's why I like coming to the mountains, get away from the city. Horrible. Cy Dancer says Kane needs to stop dropping deep. It's taking Maddison out of the game. Here's a bit. Well, I think maybe they were a little bit confused. Wasn't expecting it so much. And I thought Maddison was pretty good. He really warmed into the game, and he was threading some balls through and having a go on goal. And wasn't it nice to see when we had a free kick? It's like, Harry Kane's not taking it. It's going to be someone who can take free kicks. It wasn't a bad free kick. He didn't score, but at least. How many free kicks did we get last year, or have we had in the last couple of years where you just know it's not going to be a bloody goal? Whereas now there's a chance, which is awesome. But I think Kane will get used to it. Kane will get used to working out how Maddison plays, and I think it's going to be a goal avalanche from Harry. A goal avalanche. Let me just. I didn't check Twitter too much because I was mainly concerned about warming up when the power came back on. So I'll just have a look. If there's anyone got any breaking news, let me know, because I didn't really see much this morning. I can't even find out. Oh, there we go. What's going on here? I didn't even watch the Ashes last night, so that didn't look like it went very well. We'll have a bowl, says Stokes again. Stop doing that, man. Don't have a bowl. You're not going to win bowling. Got to win it in 3 days as well with the weather in Manchester. Not a chance. Excuse me. Let's have a look here. There's a lot of Tour de France stuff here. I'm not very good at doing Twitter. Women's World Cup starts tomorrow. I was supposed to do a stream with Ellie last night, but unfortunately it didn't happen. So sorry, Ellie, if you're there. Power went. Okay. Alistair Gold is saying, Really enjoyed chatting with Destiny Udogi. He told me about his chat with Ange Postecoglou and why he likes him, how to pronounce his surname properly. Well, do you want to spell it out for us then? Is it Udojwe or something? I don't know. Taken on Kulusevski and Vicario in the past, what he expects this season from Spurs, and so much more. So much more. I have to read that. He looked good. Yeah, it looks like we're signing this Ashley Phillips guy. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. What people think about that? I'm just confused about why we're buying another kid. We don't need it. Some more quotes from Ange. I'm talking about the intent. I'm trying to provide the security and structure for my players to play that kind of football. There will be missteps along the way, but we've got to be all in. They were trying to do that, but at times it wasn't working because they weren't sure yet what positions to be in. But that's what we can show them and work on. It's fair enough. Fair enough. If that's how we play when we don't know what we're doing, then I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Wait till we start knowing what we're doing and they start feeling that system instead of at the moment. Ange said that it's a bit mechanical because they're just learning it. As soon as they get it out of their declarative memory into their procedural memory, for all you cognition freaks out there, then we'll be cooking with gas, man. Yeah, I'll come back to that. I've got a few comments now. Hello, everyone. Oh, everyone's rocked up. Hello. Kim62. The team was showing already they were playing for Ange. They didn't need weeks. Someone just got it. It must be refreshing to them to play this way. Yeah, man. It looked like, well, it's what football's about, isn't it? Football's an exciting game, and they're getting to play it now, and they're having a go. It was nice to see. It was nice to see another team hang back on us, like West Ham, doing us on the counter, which they did well. We'll have to sort that out. But none of this crap. I mean, we did revert the type a couple of times, passing the ball backwards and sideways. But on the whole, it was very progressive, wasn't it? Side dancer. Kulu is easy to play against, cuts in on his left every time he gets the ball. Yeah, he's doing that a lot at the moment. He's doing that a lot. I'm just wondering if his hamstring's still on his mind. He's not going down the outside. Echo, g'day, man. New system. Kane will realise he doesn't have to drop deep. Exactly. Mark Cousins, does the sun rise in the west over there? Right? No, rises in the east. It's always the east, man. We don't flip the compass. Oh, okay. Here we go. That's why I've got people coming in. Thanks, Jacob. United Spurs of America. Hey, America's number one Tottenham Hotspur fan channel. And they must have been streaming. Oh, there's loads coming over. Thanks, man. Bloody hell, I won't know what to do with all this people talking now. It's usually just me and a few select people, but we'll always have more in. Catman Jess. G'day, Catman. How you going? Wow, they're all coming in here. Meta Football TV. Chris, get on over there. It's only channels to subscribe to. That's the richness of the Spursosphere. There's something for everyone, whoever you are. By golly, Paul, how are you? I'm jolly nice. Tickety boo, old stock. Wayne Bonner, the stream with Ellie and Kate was good. Somehow descended into God knows what, but it wasn't football. Yeah, I missed out on it. Bugger. But I don't know anything about the Australian women's soccer team apart from Sam Kerr. There's very little hubbub over the World Cup here, actually. Not that I'm in tune with the zeitgeist of society anyway, but I don't know. It just maybe it's because it's football, and Australians just aren't into football so much, So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to do much for the game. If Australia do well, it might. Mark Cousins, stuff the cricket. I got all day tomorrow watching the Open. Oh, golf, man, bugger that. Hitting a ball with a stick. Mike Rays, big up, Paul. Big up, Paul, big man. Oh, so I was getting confused there because I thought you were saying big up Man United there. But big up, Paul, big man. Thank you very much. United Spurs of America sent me here. Thank you very much. Your papers are in order. Take a seat and just chill out. Wayne Bonner says Phillips is for the future. Oh, what's the future? I want now. What's the point? Future. We've got Dorrington and Plakotski. I don't see that we need another one, but, you know, what do I know about bloody football? I don't know. Kim62, Kulu is not showing the same as when he first arrived. Agreed. Divine looks sharp. He looked beyond his years. Yeah, very composed, very comfortable. That's why I want to see more of him. Didn't look out of place at all. Looked quite at home, and he was one of the big reasons I thought we were better in the second half. Him and Sarr were pretty smart. And Richarlison, man, could have had us 5 goals if he had his boots on. Wayne Bonner, the football we're going to play when the team clicks will make Bill Nicholson proud. I'm on you. I'm with you. Team hasn't even clicked yet, and we were doing that. It hasn't even clicked. See, this is our secret weapon for this season. We're going to be playing bloody football at White Hart Lane. All these other teams with their pre-programmed tactics and bollocks and just, you know, all this confusion in their football brains, whereas Spurs is just going to be pure, total football. It's going to be a joy to watch, man. Can't wait. Yusarian says Richie is a different type of player, but Kyogo at Celtic often stands in an offside position, but is ultimately played onside when the ball gets crossed too closely from the byline. Yeah. Well, yeah. But Richie's getting offside when he's running towards the box, though. It's kind of different. He's doing it all the time, man. He's so eager to get in front of defenders that he's getting in front of defenders, which is like against the rules, Richie. You know, stop going in front of the defenders, dude. Fuck. Chris has achieved legend status. Congratulations, Chris. Oh, right. You passed. Oh, right. I didn't know what you meant, Chris. Right. Udoggy. Is that what it is? Is it Udoggy? Are you having a rise here? Is it Udoggy? I'll say Udoggy if that's what it is. I might need more than one confirmation on this. I might have to read Alistair Gold's 5,000-word essay on it, because you guarantee it'd be in the last bloody paragraph. So look here, what's happening in the world here? So look, any more news? Because, you know, you're on my side of the planet now. There should be some bloody news. Well, they might be in Singapore now, are they? Or is it Thailand? So they'd be asleep still, bless them. Let's have a look here. It's hard to say what's going on. It's hard to say. Daniel Azido, g'day, man. G'day, mate. Centre backs are taking a while. They certainly are. Ashley is one for the future. I don't want one for the future. Fuck this future shit. It's just a distraction to me. It's a distraction. What? So I mean, one for the future. What? So we're going to loan him out for 3 years or something? I don't understand it. We need for the first team. We need to get Tapsoba and Van der Ven. Look, yeah, we wouldn't have let in one of the goals at least if we had a proper centre back instead of Sanchez doing what Sanchez does. Go to Moscow, mate. Go to Moscow. Have a nice career there. It's lovely in Moscow. It's lovely. People are great. Pommy Spur, looks like United sale is faltering. Oh, is this the... See, this is why I haven't been following this one much, mate. Because, like, there was that Radcliffe. That was a done deal. So are you saying is it Qataris that are going for Man United? They're getting cold feet, or it's all going to shit? Cheeky offer for Spurs coming? Oh, who knows, man? Who knows? I don't think our owners are going anywhere, really. Catman Jess, Good going, Paul. You're so close to 1,000. I looked at it this morning, actually. Might have gone up a couple overnight. A cheeky couple. You never know. Let's have a look. What we got here? 957. I'm only 43 away from just milking some hard currency out of YouTube. How about that? Whee, that's nice, man. I think my estimated earnings are something like 200 Australian dollars a month, which is an hourly rate is like, $5 or something. But, I'll take it. Yeah, it's gone well. Thanks for everyone that's been clicking like and subscribe and all that. It's happened a lot quicker than I expected. And I'm having a lot of fun doing it. So that's cool. But, there's no obligation. This is a Hotspur hippie. It's not Hotspur Piers Morgan. I'm not going to tell you what you should and shouldn't do. You can do whatever you want. That's the way it should be. Live and let live, man. Nishant Chowdhury. Paul, it's usually Manchester United, Arsenal, Liverpool, the clubs supported by people overseas. Yeah. How did you pick Spurs? Well, I'm from London originally, man. So I'm from West London. So I didn't move to Australia till 95 when I was 22. So I started supporting Spurs when I was a kid, then started going to games and still here. And I've passed on the affliction to my youngest daughter. She's a Spurs fan as well. The oldest one's not into soccer and just yells Arsenal from time to time. Not that she cares about Arsenal, but she knows it gives her old man the shits. And it's not funny, so stop doing it. How did you start on Spurs, man? Are you in England there, or are you somewhere else in the world? Ben Coffman, just need to learn to whittle away defences. I thought you were going to say like a corn pipe there. I thought you were going back all Jack Hargreaves on me. Whittle away defences, like, oh fucking hell, like Jack Hargreaves whittles down wood. I can't read two words in front. Fucking hell, Ben, got me. Kaufman. James Paul Goen, g'day, man. Do you think Levy will sell Kane this window? No. And if so, do you think? Well, no. If so, do you think he will bring a decent replacement in at the same time, or leave us with Richarlison? He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere, mate. He's not going anywhere. That's it. End of story. Because no one's offering enough money, are they? It's all, I've heard people, I'm not saying you're saying this, but I've heard people say, oh, we should sell Kane. Well, for what? What for the offer of 60 million? No. No. 100 million, maybe think about it, but I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, Ellie's here, Your Royal Highness. Sorry about last night. We had an awful power cut here, and I was rationing my phone, and I couldn't get a bloody signal half the time. And it came back on at 4 o'clock, so we're all thawing out a bit here because it was a bloody cold night up in the mountains. But g'day, Ellie. Yes, Paul, we're going to be brilliant, and it'll be raining goals. Raining goals. It sounds like Ellie's forgiven me for not coming on her stream last night. Thank you, Ellie. Her Highness, the clemency of Her Highness knows no bounds. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you. Fucking White Hart Lane. That's what it's all about. Goals at White Hart Lane. Gold avalanche. That's what I want to see. Chris, he's talking to there. They're all talking to each other. Do. You're all talking to each other. Boo. Ellie is now using her magical, majestic, mystic Meg powers to channel Alistair Gold. Are you going to sit on a chair and talk to a camera for an hour and 20 minutes about just stuff that's going on? Well, the other day I went for flying for a kite, and the kite was getting up really high in the sky, and then the gust. Tell us about the football, Alistair. I don't want to hear about your kite. Beer Talk, hello from South US. Whereabouts, man? I've travelled around them parts. Did a road trip on the Blues Highway down to Mississippi and New Orleans. It was lovely. Loved it. Great music. Wayne Bonner, 957 subs. Yes, congrats, Paul. 1K by Monday, then onwards and upwards. Keep doing what you're doing. Absolutely love it. Oh, thanks, Wayne. Yeah, well, I don't understand how it all bloody works, man. Like some days it will go up by 2 or down by 1, and then I'll wake up, it's gone by 50. It's gone up by 50. I don't want to understand it. The only thing I understand about YouTube is if I do a video when I'm doing one outside, if I'm standing in front of trees, I'll get loads of views. If I'm standing in front of the sky or a building, I get no views. So that's the only thing I've figured out. Apart from that, it's still me talking crap, isn't it? So, I'm training the algorithm. I'm not going to do what it says about doing thumbnails and making an effort. I'm going to train it. I want it to send me over people that don't give a shit about thumbnails. So we're all cool. I'm setting my banner out low production value, low quality, and that's what it's going to stay. I'm not going to pitch it up here and you get all excited and everyone flocks over, and then I take my foot off the gas when all the YouTube money starts coming in and I can start getting hookers and cocaine and God knows what, and then my quality goes down and you'll all go and you think, oh, he used to be good but he's shit now. I'm starting shit and I'm going to stay that way. Kim62, don't get why we didn't use Sarr. He looked competent and composed on the ball. Yeah, I think he's just giving players a run out 45 minutes. He said, we do 45 minutes the first game and build up through 60 minutes, 70 minutes, next couple of games till we get up to full match fitness. There's a method in it, method in his madness. And it gets to audition the players as well. Big up West London. Yeah, man. Although, I'm very sad at the moment because my MP, my former MP, Boris Johnson, oh yeah, he was my MP. They called him Mr. Uxbridge. Wanker. Still, he's gone now. He's gone now. A real ambassador for Uxbridge. Ellie says, milk it, Osper. Hippie, you deserve the cream, the hot chocolate, the cream cake, and the scone with the jam and the clotted cream, the whole shebang. That's it, man. That's it. I want to eat cake. Nishant Chowdhury says, Paul, sorry to disappoint you. I'm an Arsenal fan. Nah, you're a Spurs fan, mate. Spurs fan. I will make typos on the internet. So Nishant is a Tottenham fan from Delhi. Welcome aboard, Nishant. My eyes are a bit funny. Can't quite read that. It definitely looks like it says Tottenham. All are welcome here. Ben Kaufman. Yeah, I do sleep chat. People seem to think I'm the Sauron of Spurs YouTube. The great eye sees all. Ooh. Yeah, I saw the great eye going a little bit cross-eyed on old Perchy streaming, a couple of but we'll say no more. It's quite funny to watch. You seem to be having a good time, Ben. Currently 2:39 a.m. waiting for Arsenal MLS game at 5 a.m. Nah, have a sleep, man. Have a sleep. Just rest up. Think, if you support Spurs, you don't have to go through that, and you can watch us play Leicester on Sunday. Much better, man. Much better. Yeah, stuff your kite, Alistair. We don't want to hear about your shopping expedition. And then I saw that there was a tin of spam. No, not spam. He wouldn't be eating spam, would he? A tin of pilchards, and it was $2.30. But I thought they go nice with Ryvita because I bought it. Tell us about the football, Alistair. Northwest Arkansas. Now, I think I did sneak into the Arkansas border, but not much. But I did learn why it's called Arkansas and not Arkansas, because it was French settlers. So the French settlers pronounced the Kansas people Kansas, and English people pronounce it the Kansas. So that's why it's different. You have 1,000 now? I do not have 1,000 now. Get out of here. That couldn't have gone up by that. What? No, it's 957. It's 960. It's going up. It's going up the right way. Bloody hell, another 3. Thanks, folks. That's cool. Ben Kaufman, I might have had many beers. Well, many, it's all relative, isn't it, man? It's all relative. Now, let's have a quick look on the old Spursosphere. See if there's anything. I only quickly looked at the cricket score. I saw Australia was still batting, which was terrible. England are making it very hard for me to support them in this series. They really are. Don't like the cut of their jib. Just have a look here. Lee McQueen's still going on about centre backs. Everyone's going on about centre backs. We know. Go on Twitter has to get more hard drives in to cope with all the centre back chat that's going on at Twitter at the moment. We know Twitter's hard up. They ain't going to be lasting long. Is there anything happening? Is there any news? Bugging if I can see any news. Oh, what's this? Oh, so the stats the other night. Not that I can't give a crap about stats, but you might. 71% possession. And it was all right. It was good possession as well. I liked it. Ball played in the opposition box. Attacking numbers. Quick first time forward passes. This is that Tottenham feed that I'm reading here. 112 attacks. 16 corners. That was a lot, eh? 30 shots. Opposition goalkeeper made 12 saves. And you compare that to, didn't we go 2 games without a shot last year? Can you go a game without having a shot, man? It's criminal. The object of the game is to score. Ugh. Those days are behind us. What have we got here? So look, can't see any more news. I'll go back to the comments. Arkansas is Clinton territory. Death on the railway and drug smuggling. Yeah, there's a lot of shenanigans going on, eh? Ellie says, Arsenal used to be called Square Dial. That was their first name, says it all. Yeah, that club with no history. No history. Why would anyone support Arsenal? I mean, if you've got the choice between Arsenal and Spurs, I don't get it. You know, you ever look at Arsenal and you just think, nah, it's not for me. Then you look at Tottenham and you think, yeah, that's for me. I could get on the Tottenham train. Oh, what's this? No, people are talking about FIFA. Looks like Manchester City is signing Gvardiol. There we go. It's another one we didn't get last year, isn't it? Oh, I hope we get the centre-backs, man. If we get the centre-backs, we're going to be bloody brilliant, aren't we? That's so frustrating. Number of times I've seen it at Tottenham where we're like a couple of players short of being brilliant. Couple of players. It's always a couple of players. Far out, dude. This club. Nishant says, next year, Cricket Test World Championship will be in India. We will surely win that one, I think. Yeah, no, India have got a good side. They, I did like it when they came and played out here. I like some of the youngsters. I like that Washington guy. He looked pretty cool. So is that a proper Test World Championship? Is it? Is it like a tournament? Because I only like Test cricket, man. Like the T20 and Big Bash, don't like that. One day I can put up with in the World Cup, but Big Bash I can't stand. Oh, here we go. Breaking news. Mark Hull. Breaking news. Breaking news. I'm doing an IT course for dumbasses to learn how to switch a laptop on without using a hammer. I've got no hammer. I've only got a bloody stapler at this place. So if my computer goes and bung, I'm bunged. Yeah, the older you get, more befuddling technology gets. Now, I totally understand now why, when I was a kid, my mum and dad could never be asked to learn how to program the VCR. That was my job. And I get them now. I couldn't be asked doing that now. Ellie says, sorry, Dial Square. That was Arsenal's first name, but who cares? We're the mighty Tottenham Hotspur. That's right. We're the kings of North London. Kings of London. Kings of the world. Greatest team the world has ever seen. That's what we sing. We're not lying when we sing that. Jason Helms here. G'day, Paul. Buzzing after yesterday's friendly. Yes, man. If anyone's not excited, they don't want to be. Yeah. I mean, I did have a look at the Spurs sphere yesterday. It all seemed pretty positive where I had a look yesterday. Who was I watching? I watched a bit of the Irish Hotspur. We are Tottenham TV. A bit of Henry Wright, bit of Jacob on United Spurs of America, and it was all feeling good, which was nice. It's nice to see Spurs fans happy. And everyone else miserable. All the talk sports, Simon Jordan, they don't like us. They don't like us. They're gonna love us though. They're not gonna be able to hate us because we're gonna be playing good football next year. We're gonna be everyone's second team next year. Oh, I support Leeds United, but Tottenham's my second team. There's gonna be a load of that going on because we're just gonna be brilliant. Yasarian, can't wait for Ange to raid Celtic at the next transfer window or start of next season. I'll take CCV, Tate and Alistair Johnston. Solid in defence and attack. Out of those, I'd definitely take CCV, man. Be taking him all day. Good player. Nishant Chowdhury, Test World Cricket Championship has a year-ending rating. Oh, it's that thing where the top two teams is. Oh no, it's not the same as a tournament, is it? Who was the last one? Was it India, New Zealand? Who won that one? I can't remember. Kim62, what's happening with the team? Looks like Ange has given them some time off. Kane and Madison was playing golf together. Mates together already. When are they off to Sri Lanka? I don't know, man. Don't know. Let's have a look at the fixture list. They're playing Sunday, I think, my time. Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. So they're playing here, my time, 8 p.m. Sunday. So I suppose that might be around about 11 a.m. England, something like that. 10, 11 a.m. Leicester. Looking forward to that. Raja Mangala Stadium, Thailand. Is that Thailand? Did I get that right? Yeah, Bangkok. That'd be interesting. Don't think I've seen that venue before. I expect they'd be flying out to, well, they'd probably be there by now, I would have thought, or flying out today, not much longer. Ben Coffman, I cannot be excited until those clowns, Dyer and Sanchez and co, have their hook slung on it. Well, we got to get rid of a load, haven't we? We've got to get rid of so many players. I mean, you're almost looking at bloody 10, aren't you? 10 out the door. It's not far off that. If we've got a 31 squad and say we buy 2 in, that's 33. 8 players minimum have got to be farmed out somewhere. And I don't know if Dyer's name will be on that list. I don't think, man. But Sanchez, I think, is going. And I think we're going to get a centre back in. I'm not setting myself up again. My heart cannot take it. Yes, you can. You can go one more, Ben. One more season. Come on. We've all got it in us to do one more season. Look at me. I had hair when we last won the FA Cup. I was out going to nightclubs and snogging birds when we last won the FA Cup. Look at me now. I'm a wreck of a human being. I was bloody 18 when we last won the FA Cup. God. Not a care in the world. The world at my feet. All that opportunity. And since then, all I've gained is the loss of the fear of dying young. And that's about it. Nishan Chowdhury, Coleman Paul, Australia won the last one against India. Oh, well, there you go. I go for England in the cricket. I go for Australia in the soccer. And I'll probably go for Ireland in the rugby. That's how my nationalities work. That's how they work, man. Because countries are a silly idea. It's Hotspur hippie. Countries are a silly idea. Their only use is for sport. That's it. The rest can just all run on autopilot these days. Just leave it all alone. Well, there's no Spurs news. Look at that. How are we going with comments? We drying up a little bit. Mark Cousins, weren't we all, Paul? 91 seems a million years ago. I know, man. I know. Probably dancing to the Happy Mondays and the Charlatans. A new decade dawning. Little did I know that in 1991 we only had 9 more years of music before the year 2000 apocalypse happened and music stopped and everything just got a bit shit after the year 2000. I think the Y2K bug thing was real. It's just sapped creativity out of humanity. That's what it's done. All I've lost is the fear of dying young, and my hair. But because I'm growing at the back, I can bring it over now and then, just when I'm a little bit cold, just have a few wisps on top, and I'll tell you what, it feels great. It feels nice. Oh, it feels luxurious. I've said this before, but people have comb overs not for your benefit, it's for my benefit, because it just feels nice. I know I'm not fooling anyone, although it does take the spotlight, diffuses the bald spot a bit, doesn't it? Barbaric Disdain, good morning, man. With that fringe, I'm sure you're doing more than snogging those women. Depends if Careless Whisper was playing or not. Top Spurs, big up all. You're late to the parties. Never too late, except I'll probably finish in a second. Wow, that game was a real eye-opener. Can't wait to see how we progress, provided Levy gets those darn centre-backs. I know. That's what we need, man, is centre-backs. I'm just having a look at news because there's a load of people watching, and it's a shame to waste all this goodwill. But I've got nothing. What's happening? Is there any breaking news? Does anyone want to talk about anything? I'll have a look for kangaroos. That's what I'll do. Quick look for kangaroos. Well, there's a lot of birds tweeting. There's a lot of frost on the ground. But there's no pesky roos hopping about. There's no pesky roos, unfortunately. Bloody hell, I walk over to the window and the number of viewers goes up. It's like the more boring I get, the more people come in. Bald spot. I thought you were just bald on top over. Just there. It's just a little bald spot. It's very hard to make out. Bit thinning. It's too late for me. It's too late. 24Z. By the way, I like Dange ball, Paul. Good man. Need them two centre backs, and I can see how it can work. Yeah, I mean it's blatantly obvious, isn't it? It's blatantly obvious that, you know, if we don't get the centre backs, and I don't mean to be all pessimistic here, but if we ain't getting centre backs, then that's what we're going to get. We're going to lose a lot of games 3-2, aren't we? Unfortunately. Careless Whisper says the sheriff was a groping session at the end of the night. That's right. And then the lights come on. It's like, yuck. Sorry. And you go and have a kebab on the night bus home. That's the way it works. Wayne Bonner, can you arrange a fight between Dyer and a kangaroo? I'd love to, man. I'd love to. That'd be quite a charity event. Because kangaroos will fuck you up, man. They're strong buggers. I think you like, Ben Kaufman says, I think you like that today's episode of Brewing Bollocks. Paul is an absolute hoot. Well, give it a plug, man. Use your modly powers to plug your own shit. That's the way it works here. It's not a democracy. It's a Hotspur hypocrisy. All low-scale corruption is all fine here, man. I'll give it a go afterwards. Thanks for the tip, Ben. Udogi is real promising. I hope it's Udogi. Otherwise, Chris is. I trust Chris Metafootball's TV pronunciation. Though he seems to put effort into it. So if he says it's Udogi, I'm going to go Udogi for a while. Real promising, man. Yes, he was really excited. Ellie says, Paul, your name in Greek, Paul, is Pavlos, and your name meaning is so true. It's from the Latin meaning humble. Oh, well, I know the name Paul means small, so small and humble. Doesn't seem like the guy you really want to hang around with, is it? Oh, he's small and humble. 24Z says, been waxing lyrical about him as I watched him all last season. Yeah, I'm excited because I didn't see him much. I've been watching a couple of sizzle reels of him, but that was the first time I kind of focused on him in that game, and he was great. What a great signing. Future Music, evening, morning. Ange Postecoglou is an anagram of go on G speculate. Oh dear. I hope that didn't take you too long to figure out, man. Barbaric Disdain. If we play Bambi on ice, Sanchez, we're in real trouble. Well, that's it, isn't it? Because you might as well have nothing there. He got turned around so easy. One chance for West Ham, 1 goal. And the other one was a cross-in. Reguilon should have done more of it. The Pants gets goal. Wayne Bonner, that broom bollocks was the funniest damn thing I've seen in ages. Oh, well, absolutely loved it. Well, there we go. We need to all watch. Yeah, there we go. There's Ben's used his Modley powers. There we go. Watch that. After we do this, I'll be finishing up here soon anyway, I think, man. And Octopus Egg Lane. I like that one. Octopus Egg Lane. Enge Postecoglou, Octopus Egg Lane. Feel like the Giles Brandreth or Richard Stilgo of the channel. Raf, we need to stop talking about. We need to stop talking about centre backs, people. The more we talk about them, the less likely we'll be getting them. How's that work? We all got power in the universe. Getting a bit of a sore throat. Oh, I've run out of water, but I'll finish up the stream soon anyway. Here's David Harris from the Irish Hotspur, man. Hello, how you going? You guys seemed happier. I watched all your stuff. You guys seemed a bit optimistic about the new style of football we're playing. I know we ain't got centre backs and all that shit, but there was a lot to smile about. And you know, and I said it at the beginning of the stream, David. The thing I noticed was that, yeah, we were playing nicer football, but we're also doing the basics, like controlling the ball and passing the ball without losing it. It was I didn't even realise that till this morning. It's like we had so much possession, we must have kept the ball and got it back quickly, which totally different to last year. You're sorry, and small and humble. Wasn't that a Shakira lyric about something or other? Oh, Shakira, that's post 2000, man, isn't it? Oh, you lost me. I don't know who that is. Is that the new numbers girl on Countdown, or I don't know. 24Z Sanchez had less awareness than Steve. Well, no, I'm not doing Steve. No, I'm not doing that. Mark Cousins, they only had 4 shots and scored 3. Yeah, that's right, man. That's right. Evening, Mr. Harris, says Wayne Bonner. Loves the podcast earlier. Going to be watching it. Yeah, I saw an Irish Hotspur video flash up in front of me as I was looking for stuff to talk about because there's nothing happening. How many subscribers we got? Let's have a look. 961. It's still going up. Oh, only 39 to go, and I can start building an extension. Well, I can't because I rent, but you know, the dreams. Hotspurs, 30 odd shots in one game, more than we had 4 months last season. Absolutely, man. Wait till they fly in. New goal record incoming. Absolutely. 40 goals for Harry Kane. Easy. Stinging nettle. Richarlison has been locked in a room with a banjo and a cow's ass. Yes, man, that's a good phrase. Yep, get whacking, man. 90s, mate. Oh, well, maybe my music brain switched off a bit earlier than I thought. Everyone talking about centre-backs there, Sean Kavanagh. But we should have scored more. Not hopeful about Richie. So I'm the same, man. I'm the same. It's like, is this guy finally going to take his chances, or is this just the player we've got? I don't know, man. I'm not hopeful about Richie either. I'm with you, because we should have scored a lot. The amount of chances we had didn't happen, though, did it? Here we go, David Harris, optimistic lad. However, if we don't buy centre backs, the only change we'll have is made is the football is easier on the eye. The defence will always find a way to undo all the hard work and be the headline. Yeah, it will be fun to watch, but we're still going to be losing loads of goals and loads of games. That's the way it's going to be. And the theory I set out for the top of the program is that, you know, when you don't understand football, you're just going to be buying players that make money. So the ones that sell shirts, the one that get people in the door, you know, the James Maddison, those kinds of players. They don't want to spend that sort of money on centre backs because they're not glamorous. No one buys their shirts, but it stops you losing 63 bloody goals every season, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure that's what I seem to think about it these days. But all hope is not lost. We've got another month. Future music. I'm trying with Levy, but all I'm getting is Leany Devil. Yeah. Oh, okay. Anagram man. Evening, Ben. Everyone's good. All right. Well, just a quick one this morning. There's a day out looking for me. Oh, it looks like a nice day, so I'm gonna get doing a bit of hiking. If some Spurs thoughts pop into my brain, I'll do a video later on. Thanks for popping along, everyone, and joining me. I'm feeling a good vibe. Yeah, I know centre backs is a worry, but at least we're not playing dog shit. We're playing nice football, and that's just the first game. That could be the worst performance we see from Spurs. It could all be up from there, and if that's the case, I'm pretty cool with it. So I'll say ta-ta for now. And as always, I'll end it by finding the confirmation button. And I'll say peace and love, man. Go on, you Spurs.